Yo, what is up, guys? I am here to talk about some ideas that I might have in the future, possibilities basically, and well, little things I've done, like for example, probably have seen it, maybe not. If you haven't, it's probably in like the shorts or the videos. It's a Batman fig, you know. So could think about doing some sort of stop motion or sign with him. And I recently did a repaint of this guy, Bane, the one and only. The Skin Tone before. Pretty sure I didn't post anything about this guy, but he used to look a lot more orange. Now I made it a bit more pale. Kind of thought it matched like the comic look I was viewing on Google. That looked pretty cool. Just in case you can't tell, thinking what the heck is that black stuff? That is supposed to be like hair on his arm, you know, some hair on his chest. So yeah. And you know, more of a original idea. Just doing this. Don't know if it's focused. Well, my bad if you can't really see it, but just like a woman head sculpt, very basic. But thinking of it as just like a normal civilian type deal. Maybe can make something more interesting out of it in the future. Maybe, maybe not. But let me see. I got some other stuff right over here. Check. Little ASMR for you. Show you. So this one here. She posted a video about this guy. Well, if you are curious about what his name is, I was thinking Wrath. Thought it kind of fit him. Got the face is round. He's got like a metal arm here. Some like brown paint. Style it cool. Yeah. Very cool. And I also have the other guy. I would really appreciate it if you give me some ideas in the comments. I wasn't too certain what to call him, so I thought maybe Tracer. He's supposed to be like a bounty hunter. I don't know if it really suits him very much though. Turn him back. Get all symbol. You could take this off. This is like from a Marvel Legends figure. Most of them are Marvel Legends. But, yeah. Might make a future video if anybody says anything. But other than that, I don't really plan on anything with those characters. Let's see. Oh yeah. Here's one that's very unrelated to most of the stuff I make, but I think he was kind of an interesting character. It's Night Raven. Might just shorten it to Raven. It's kind of cool. As said, maybe might make a little stop motion with this guy. Yeah, you got him in real good poses. Yeah. Yeah. Very old custom, by the way. This guy's like a few years old. So, yeah. Raven. Or Night Raven. You know, actually, some future possible custom. Might actually get more serious with this one. Try to sand them all down, make them look nice. Yeah. I was thinking for this, the whole little Batman stuff I'm doing, maybe might try to make a Red Hood. What do you think of that? I think Red Hood is really cool. He's gotta be one of my favorite, like, DC villains. You know, he kind of had a valid reason. Here's this, which looks really weird right now. But yeah, very unfinished. If you're curious, this is an Emma Frost Marvel Legend. This thing is completely cooked, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making much out of this. Maybe a little like scene where this guy gets all beat up by a dude. Makes sense. I have a little paints here, if you're curious. These are some paints that I use. They're really good. These are most definitely my favorite Citadel. Really good paints. And you know, you gotta use that Vallejo. You know, yeah, I love that Vallejo. Especially these. These are top notch. You can see this is cooked as well. But yeah, at least you know it's being used fairly well. One of my favorites, definitely recommended. Really good, really good. These skin tone paints, I mean, you could look at it yourself. This is the one that I used. I will say I did mess up because at the top here, you might see some paint rub because I just got lazy. I didn't sand it down. Plus, I kind of wanted him to stay big, you know, look all beefy. I felt like he was already kind of like, He's pretty nice. And I do use some of these crappier paints here and there. I don't use this purple one, but here's an example. I have a black one, and that one gets used quite well. It worked, so to a fair extent, these little crappy like paints could be like fairly good. It came with this airbrush I got, so. Here's a character you guys have never seen, but you might most likely see him in the future. This is one and only Azarath. I don't know if you could see his symbol. He has a symbol right there. It's kind of hard to see. Let me. Yeah. This is a symbol right there. Painted the sword. This Tamiya. My bad if I'm butchering that. Most likely am, but Tamiya. It's a gunmetal paint, I believe. If you get this, be very careful. Do not want this on you or anything. And you do not want to sniff this in, because this will mess you up. So yeah. Not that I've had any problems. I made sure to not sniff it in or anything, but yeah, be careful with that. If any of you have any ideas, like say setting or any character ideas or whatnot, you know, please, it'd be much appreciated. If not, no worries, all understandable. But yeah, you will most likely see more of this guy. Possibly him. Yeah. I mean, I just gotta make a stop motion eventually with Batman. Well, Bane. Him. This might be a little more far future, but who knows? We'll see. So, as said, please, you know, if you have any ideas or anything, I mean, if you don't, it's alright. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry I keep bugging you about this, but just drop whatever. Tell me whatever you guys think or possibly want. I am definitely taking this slow. I want the story to progress. I've been working on it on the side. I have this whole story thing going. No spoilers. But yeah, hopefully all goes well. Life, it can be, how do you say it, a pain, I guess. It definitely sidetracks this whole thing a lot. Well, it's just a lot to think about, because I really do want this story to be really good. I want all you guys to enjoy it. What I've been seeing on TV and these certain shows, it's really just all garbage. It's terrible. It's really not good. It's like maybe pass on all those, So I'm just trying my best to give you all a good story, good characters, and most of all, just lessons in a sense, little lessons in between these, because I feel like that's the main thing about some of those old, really good movies and shows you might have watched. They always had these really nice lessons in it that you'd be like, wow. When you think back on it, it's like, my goodness. Yeah, I did not know that was that when I was younger, but it's really something, And I'm not really sure how it'll go, in all honesty. There's a side of me that's kind of winging it, but then there's also a side of me that's really trying my best to take it one step at a time to really build this up, And I don't want to fail you guys, for any of you that actually do look forward to this at all. And myself, I'd be letting myself down, in all honesty. It's just kind of a passion, Because these characters, they kind of reflect a little bit of what I do, in a sense, or just seen. Just kind of how I feel, in a sense. But at the same time, of course, this is a story. This is going to be made up. This is not going to be real. And of course, I'm nothing like the characters. Maybe little hints there, just personality or something, I don't know. But it just mean a lot to me, really. And I just hope you could kind of get that feeling. Oh my goodness, this keeps falling. Get that feeling of just how much it means and how just epic it can be. Because I want this to be totally, my bad. Oh my goodness, bro's about to say a slur, but badass. I want this to be badass. For all you and, family, maybe, I don't know, maybe they like that too. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy, take care. And, God bless.